That means one of those 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Mm.
10 minutes and set it up.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. Here's the return from inside the 25. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Alabama's offense will take the first swing of the game. And here he is, one of the best receivers in the game, and he just commands attention, both from the defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on, and you're going to see him line up all over the field in this game. He can play in the slot, he can play out wide, he can run the entire...
Going for a big play right off the bat. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tide.
If he's just running straight down the field, the thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will try to get something going with their first possession. These two dudes who both come off the edge can wreck an offensive stage, Jesse.
Man, these quarterbacks better have an internal clock working today. If you hold on to the football, you are getting sacked.
Best athletes on the field are defensive linemen, and when you got guys like this that can get after the quarterback, points will be at a
beating messed up, right? Got a long nigga though. Got a long nigga.
And comes out throwing. Caught behind the line. It's Lovett. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go.
I think what he does. Let's throw that nigga with us. They should throw that nigga with a 13 on that nigga. That 13 on that nigga.
To the air. It's back. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. He'll let one go down the right side. And he hauls it in at the 25.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Hauls it in. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll use the running game on first and goal. That way just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
Yeah, just got enough of the football there.
Win it or you throw it. Or you win it or you keep it.
Getting his hand on it. He couldn't bat it down, but he got a fingertip on it, tipped that thing away from the receiver, made the big play, saving the touchdown.
Throw to the end zone, picked off. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules.
Gotta get hamstring. Doesn't know what.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call, and they get the INT.
Caught on the outside, it's Bernard. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. You get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step. Make it easy. Leverage when he drags across the field.
Pressure, too much. They get him at the 15. It's no surprise at all to find a Georgia defensive lineman wreaking havoc in the backfield.
Now, find those big, physical, aggressive dudes that can be physical enough to play the run in the SEC.
I done switched behind his
Pin
dude.
your ears back and go get quarterbacks. Georgia does that and finds those guys really, really often.
Well, this head coach is clearly sending a message, going for it this close to his
So
own
it
end zone.
won't for a big motherfucker. Hey,
He's got an open man.
yeah, they got the ball though. They got the ball.
Rising up and stopping him short on fourth down. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Hey, told you, bro.
Fires into traffic, it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return.
Look, I got that
on the
crazy.
interception.
That's a fake penalty.
His quarterback here, 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with this decision.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Buys a little time with his feet. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be
Watch
a
it.
long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense grabs it, and they're taking it the other way. Touchdown, Georgia! And the defense doing work.
Hey, don't
This
do
time
it.
it's
I
the
tell you the way now,
defense
bro.
finding
Oh, you
ways to
win,
put
you
points
win
on
it.
the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone.
Kick that bitch.
Your eyes get big as saucers.
Oh,
Go
yeah, kick that
jump
one.
on that puppy, secure it, gets you a touchdown.
Hey, kick that body so you know, yo. Get kicked.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
Short, please, hold you right on the court. Hey,
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll get rid of it.
that's
And
a
they
foul.
can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Right.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You can see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty.
Not 26, 5 kick the ball.
He'll start this drive firing. He
Damn.
goes back across his body, and it's picked off. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the 0 at the 37. And another interception for the Crimson Tide. And Bama has a few ball hawks in this secondary. You might be putting old Hootie Ingram in the sights for his single-season interception record with 10.
Yeah, and it's hard to find DBs that are going to catch the ball consistently. When you get one, it's a nice day. But when you get two,
There you go on, bud.
it's a
There you
great
go on,
day.
bud.
You're
It's
getting
a-
a guy ball
Get
hawking
behind,
the football,
bud.
finding it.
He
Great
going back.
plays for this defense.
He going back.
How about the defender?
Going back.
A heat-seeking missile. He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that
Boy,
screen, and the defense ran right through it. Now
The boy
trying
that
to
makes
keep
it
this
in,
drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45.
Right, I told you, right?
Fires on the run.
Hey, I told you,
And
right?
that
Get
is
it.
interception number 3 on the day. He'll try to take it back. And he can't hold on to the
Let's
ball
go.
at the end of this big game. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Out of all the ways to get a first down, that's how the offense.
How you got it back, though?
I mean, make a mistake.
How?
Interception point, but heads it,
Hey, where you got it back? I got a ball.
First down.
And David, you know,
Let me know
the
what team it
quarterback's
is,
counting
kid.
his lucky stars.
He wants to take the top off.
Hmm.
And that
We
would be
had that about
incomplete.
something.
Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it with second down coming.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going?
Hey, you got the ball back there in the middle of the
absolutely
field, though.
crazy? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd.
Said it. Oh my God, that ball back.
Today. Touchdown, Alabama! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out a wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
So real.
No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team.
That's the unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Now on first down from the 28. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Byers on the move. He misses and the accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Offense gets set for second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Gets rid of it.
Appreciate it.
And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. What a play by this defense with a pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, return to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about
Get that big snake. Get that big thing. Get go.
In my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this: you can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Back to throw. It's back. On the move, he fires. And they dialed up
Era fondo together. Era fondo.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And if ball is incomplete and the offense is lucky to have it, defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Georgia sends out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And that's where they'll have to down it just inside the 50-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm.
Put money on it.
Open it up again, Palmer, or you trust him right away.
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lighted up.
One little time, lets it go. And it's picked off.
How the hell you get behind? How the hell you get behind?
And the offense
88,
takes this
81.
in
Hey, you behind.
frustration
Yes,
after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point. He was able to
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
Hello.
And he's thrown another interception.
Move, nigga.
Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Bama! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
How about the middle linebacker making a great play? Drops in his zone, eyes on the quarterback. He sees the quarterback throw the football, breaks on it perfectly, steps in front, and takes it all the way to the house.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. He'll bring it out. It's Bell. They drag him down to the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unleashes it on the run. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's...
Hello. 13. I told you 13 rate that nigga. Get off me, nigga. Get off. Get off.
And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. Touchdown tie! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your